Hello everybody, welcome to part 4 of Resident Evil 9. Here we are going to take out the chef. This gray son of a bitch has been stalking me for ages. Now that I have the hemolytic injector, I can take the fight to him. Just gotta listen to the footsteps and the hunted becomes the hunter. And with his splattered remains painting the environment, I just got the pantry key. Now, you're going to need to get into the pantry, not because there are buckets of blood in there for your hemolytic injector, or blood injector, but there's also some goodies in there like a Re9uiem bullet. There's also a cabinet in here that only Leon can bust into when he gets his turn to play again. So let's check it. We got 2 buckets of blood. Pretty good, pretty good. We can make some bullets, maybe. Maybe another blood injector. We'll go with the injector for now. The bullets I use for a rainy day or in case of emergencies. Gotta break the glass wide open. And here we found our first charm. For this playthrough, I won't be using charms that much. Unlike RE4 Remake, I feel like the charms here are completely situational. It's not like they're the worst charms in existence, they're just kind of mediocre at best. Oh man, I don't have enough for the freaking steroids. Steroids. Jack Grace. She's gonna be swole like Chris. You know, I never realized how big Chris actually was. He's like, what, 230 pounds at most? And he's like 6'2". What a beast. And that's comparing to Leon, who is more average built. He's like 5'8" and maybe 170 pounds. You know, that's peak human right there. But Chris, oh my god. But forget about that. That pantry is important because you get another bullet for your magnum. And that's going to come in handy for this next side boss coming up. This guy is thick and chunky, not like the hippo from Madagascar 2. This is an actual threat. And I think, don't quote me, but I think this boss could potentially one-shot you if you're not careful. Don't quote me on that, I'm just speculating because I never get hit by this guy. And quite frankly, I don't want to. Safe code for the examination room is going to be 30 right, 10 left, 50 right. For insane mode, it is 50 left, 30 right, 90 left. Didn't I just kill you? Oh, well, you're gonna die again. I guess you're dead again. Yeah, he's dead. A way you can tell that a zombie is truly dead is if a pool of blood formulates below them. That's actually been a thing since RE1. Or at least RE2. That's an old mechanic right there. Sorry guys, I was trying not to be noisy. I didn't mean to bother you. Next time I'll just kill you. Let's see, I could probably use those antique coins still. Let's go back to the lounge. Grace, you gotta work on your inventory space, honey. This ain't it. You're just carrying 2 pistols and a hand cannon. Okay, but I do have enough for this steroids right here. Now I can actually suplex Ganados. Okay, maybe not. I'll just suplex the train instead. Alright, and here's the overwrite manual. I'm just going to put these coins in. And the good thing about this is whenever you put coins in, they'll save its progress. So when you come back later, you just have to put the remaining coins left. Alright, enough dawdling. We need to get out of here. First things first, there are 2 or maybe 3 zombies in here, both of which are incredibly tough. And I think one of them has this giant IV staff thing. Yeah, oh yeah, there he is. He's carrying this IV, and he's got extra reach with that thing, so you want to watch out. Oh, and there's the maid. And they're in close proximity too. This is a bitch, because I want to take out that guy first. He's the tougher opponent. And I got a hemolytic injector too, so maybe I could just squeeze in between both of them and get the guy there. Well, let's see if it works. I'm operating on wings and a prayer here. And a grace. Yeah, always a grace. Okay, wish me luck. Thank God for iframes. Get the hell out of there. Yo, I can't believe that worked as well as it did. And that's what every Resident Evil game has in common. The opportunities to improvise whenever shit goes bad. Because yeah, the enemies are stiff and they're zombies, but they can still do something erratic and unpredictable. So, you just have to do something different, that's all. And I may have just wasted a whole bunch of bullets right there, but honestly, fair payoff. They were tough enemies. I don't want to deal with them later. Oh, and I got a transfusion bag too. You'll get those whenever you kill a zombie patient, and the good thing is it will add 50 pints to your blood collector. So, there's that. Oh, cool, I don't have to open the safe to collect the contents. Haha, I'm a lucky bastard today. Alright, so let's collect some more scrap, and let's make some more handgun ammo. I am running out of bullets. Alright, last time in the lounge. Gotta get the override manual. That's going to add the capacity to the blood collector. It's going to go from 100 to 150. And now we're in business. We collected every upgrade for Grayson Rhodes Hill at the moment. So, let's rock. Well, that was slightly tense. But these zombies here, they're not really that threatening. At least not these two. Further ahead, though... yeah. Here's Gideon's office as well as a lockpick. Now, the lockpick will allow you to, well, obviously pick locks. But there are certain cabinets that you can't get into normally.
Lock tight.
The executive right here misplaced his key, and now he can't even get into the puzzle box because there's a padlock on it. Now he just needs to melt the padlock. There is a corrosive substance that will help you with the padlock, but first, level 1 bracelet, then we get the corrosive substance. Whoa! Nope, fuck that shit. Meet Chunk. Sounds so much better in my head. Anyway, Chunk here is going to serve as your secondary mini-boss for Grace. And he is a tough bastard. He can pretty much take 3 Re9uiem rounds to the skull, or I think it's 3 or 2 hemolytic injectors to the butt. It still has to be a stealth kill though. You cannot go in front of him and inject the hemolytic injector. You'll just get yourself killed. Or basically what I do, because I don't have enough bullets, I just do a mix-up between the two, because the damage does stack. Gotcha, bitch! Alright, one more. Got one more. Why am I not shooting? Oh, fuck, I'm not even reloaded. Okay, run! 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 I do not want to get eaten today. Grace does not taste that good. In theory. These rooms will serve as your safe spot because Chunk will not fit in here at all. He'll try, but he'll just back off because he's too fat. He's fat! Another thing that's fat is my freaking inventory. Oh. That's my biggest complaint with Grace. The goddamn inventory is too big. Or it's too small. Therefore, I just get over encumbered so easily. That's how it was in the RE games before 4. And for some reason 5 did it too, but it's also annoying. Anyway, let's get this white blood sample so I can scan more shit, so I can craft more shit. There we go. Now he can create steroids and stabilizers. Grace is going to go beyond suplexing trains and ganados at this point. She's going to suplex the world. Ah, man, I'm going to have to sneak behind this guy just so I can get to the other room. Oh boy, I'm not comfortable with this, but thou must. Thou must. Alright, we just got the green blood specimen. And we also need to kill Chuck too, because he's right in my way. But I can't really do that. I need more bullets for Re9uiem, or at least another blood injector. Hopefully I can craft one soon. I have the blood, I just need the scrap to be able to craft some. Well, first, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, look! Yeah, I can pick this lock. Scrap, 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 scrap. Oh, rare metal. I guess that could be useful. Maybe not. Okay, back to the treasure chest. Never have I ever expected this much running around in a Resident Evil game. But I guess that's to be expected. Okay, oh, we got some scrap. Yes! Okay, can I craft a blood injector, please? Please! Yes!
Well, at least it's easier to walk around now.
And by defeating Chunk, we got the I Spy charm. It increases the likelihood of surviving fall damage, which in this game doesn't really matter because you don't really fall from too many places in Re9uiem. At most, you'll drop from a 2 or 3 story window and that's it. And you don't even take damage from that anyway. Looks like we're about to craft some more Re9uiem bullets as well as med injectors. Things just got interesting. Oh, shut up, you're not that good. But whenever she screams like that, that's going to awaken the other zombies in the room. What I'm going to do is draw them all out. The weaker zombies are going to make a beeline for me, and the singer, which she does have a name, I'm just forgetting at the moment, she'll come later. But for right now, I just need to pick off these lesser zombies, because they will get in the way. 17 bullets, 3 zombies. Can I do it? Because these guys are spongy. Well, they gotta come out first. Oh, there they go. Man, what took you so long? There's the singer. Now I gotta be careful here because she takes more bullets than anybody else. And I also gotta keep my distance too, because that scream will stun you, and you'll take damage from it. Like she's fucking Sindel from Mortal Kombat. Oh, that... Honestly, that wasn't that many bullets. Maybe the other one took more bullets, I don't know. But killing her will give you some more antique coins, not that I need it at this point since I collected everything in the jewel cases. And now I gotta be careful here because I think there was another zombie that just got left behind. And I don't have any more blood injectors. Oh, he is right there. Wait, can I sneak by him? Oh, okay, this is awkward. There are 2 zombies in here. And this guy is right in my path of where I need to go too. This is lovely. Let me see if I could draw them out. Oh my god, that guy's got a Buster Sword. Or it's a bone saw, but it looks a lot like the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. Run! Run! Okay, hopefully he doesn't get back up. Newsflash, he does. Grace doesn't really do that much melee damage like Leon does. Alright, we'll just put him down again. Now that we got our hands on the corrosive substance, we can make our way back to Gideon's office.
Oh, Miss Ashcroft, come in. I won't harm you. I was just looking for Dr. Richardson.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you.
Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. Dr. Victor Gideon. I run this center. It took forever to find you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique. Through you, Elpis can finally be set free.
Why me?
Because my master made you who you are. Phase 2's about to begin. Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood? Grace! Grace! There's no escaping your destiny.
What the fuck does it mean, destiny?
Oh, Victor Gideon. Now, Victor's a really good villain in that he's like slimy, but he's also charismatic. He's like Palpatine in that regard. You're going to see more Gideon as the game progresses. Now we used the corrosive on this lock. It's going to open the thing. And then we have to do this puzzle box. Look for context clues within the pictures. I'll just make it simple for you. The combination is star, sun, moon, sun. The clues will be in 2 photos strewn across the room. And with this opened, we get our hands on a journal. Leather-bound notebook. A notebook that was stored inside the sun puzzle box. So let's check the side compartment real quick. This is going to give you a hint to your next puzzle, which is going to be the organ transport box. But first we need to find that. It's going to be in the basement garage area in the west wing, so we need to backtrack over there. And here we got the first document of Spencer's research. Oswald Spencer is, or was, the president of the Umbrella Corporation. He was a eugenicist that had a vision that he could create a superior race via the means of using bioweapons. So this is one bad bastard. He is probably single-handedly responsible for every mishap in the Resident Evil universe. And sure, you may have other factors and bad guys like Wesker or Hunk, but Spencer's the big cheese. He's the head honcho. He's the big one. And he is behind it all. Or he was. He died in RE5. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Wesker killed him, so... yeah, he's no longer an issue. And Wesker's no longer an issue. So outside of those two, and Gideon, because Gideon just kind of showed up, the only other person that's behind Umbrella is Brandon Bailey. Alright, so we're collecting more stuff, and there's another storage box in this room. Make use of it. Oh, and there's a typewriter too. And a wrench. You're going to need the wrench. No, you're not going to beat people in the head with it, as much as I would like to. You need the wrench for something else. Alright, let's put some shit away. Due to aging infrastructure, construction will be carried out during these following dates, October 21st to the 28th. Do not enter work area unless authorized. Well, authorization, we need a hard hat. Anyway, you could just stroll through here, and here you'll find the organ box. You're going to need that for the body. The journal from the Sun puzzle box will give you hints as to how to go about this particular puzzle. Well, not really a puzzle. First, you turn the knob to hand, then you flick the switch on the right to the middle. Then you flick switches 5 and 2 down, leave all the other switches up, go back to the knob, and turn it back to auto. And we got a good old pair of lungs, but we can't have lungs without a beating heart now. So we just gotta find the heart next. What the fuck is exactly right? It just takes a bulldozer to take down Grace? Man, you guys suck. Anyway, you want to shoot the driver. And if you're playing on Insanity mode, you shoot the driver, but the bulldozer is still going. which means you have to shoot something else. I believe it's the air intake that's underneath the bulldozer's forks here that you need to shoot on that higher difficulty, but here, just shoot the driver, that's it.
Fucking break.
Oh, and when I first played this a couple of weeks ago, I thought the bulldozer was going to start again when I was just crawling underneath, and I was like, oh fuck, please no. But no, does not do that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that was an adventure, with many more to come. Alright, time to look for this heart. Nice. Whenever you shoot zombies in the head, there's a good chance you might actually get some blood samples out of them. You want to know why? Because the brain matters. Shitty joke, I know. I'm trying. We're going to need to put the artificial lungs back in the storage box for now, but keep the wrench. We got an empty bottle right there. You can actually use those to craft fire bombs. But I don't have the resources for fire bombs at the moment. No Molotov cocktails. Oh god. Why is everybody trying to hug me? I'm not lovable, damn it! Oh no, a guy with an IV. Wait a minute, yes, guy with an IV. I can actually take his blood back. Oh! Good lord, he almost swiped me with that thing. Grace is surprisingly clean after that whole blood explosion. We're gonna take a look in this room to see what's up. Another cabinet for Leon, but we do have some lockers. And I'm over encumbered again. Oh, Grace! You're killing me, woman! But in all seriousness, we do have a fair amount of stuff in here, as well as this paper. This is more behind the scenes lore, this one being about evidence erasure. It seems like they were trying to cover their tracks. But they didn't do a good job because Leon was on the case and Grace got roped in somehow. Yeah, I will go on record in saying that Grace Ashcroft is probably the most unfortunate Resident Evil character since ever. I mean, there was also Carlos too, but I mean, Carlos, he made it out okay. In fact, I think he's probably the most fortunate Resident Evil character. He made it out. He's off the grid now. He's probably in El Salvador or Belize somewhere chilling. He's living his best life, so kudos to Carlos. Alright, what's next? Oh, I think I'm gonna collect more blood. We're gonna go back downstairs to see what's up. Here's where the wrench will come in handy. Nice, we got the second piece of this puzzle. Now we need to get back to that body. I was hoping that did not draw too much attention. One zombie in this closed off space is already enough. Anyway, here's another transfusion bag. And now we need to make the long trek back to the East Wing. Grace, your cardio is just immaculate. That did not sound too good. Either that zombie's going to fuck me up or it got fucked up by something. Hopefully the latter. Alright, let's put the heart in here, and then I think I left my, I left the lungs in a storage box. So I'm gonna have to backtrack for that. Motherfucker, those were my only good pants. This guy's another reviving zombie. Just take him out normally. Though, the nightmare on the other side of the room, you may want to just run past.
Of course it gets up.
This guy's taken care of, and he'll give you the code 2 access bracelet. You're going to need that to get into the infirmary. Alright, you want to be careful here. There is an actual Crimson Head. It's tough, it's fast, and it's a bitch. I'm not going to deal with this today. Run, Grace, run! This is where we need to be, alright, but my only question is, what are we looking for?
This must be it.
Alright, so this puzzle box you cannot do because it's in Braille. Grace can't read Braille, but the little girl might.
Braille. These girls, they look just like... You're the one that locked her up. I'm gonna borrow this. I bet she can read that. Hey. Why did they put you in there?
I don't know. I've always been here.
Do you mind if I come in?
I don't mind.
So, sorry. I'm with the police.
Police?
Yes. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
I'm Grace. What's your name?
Emily?
Emily. You like reading?
Yeah.
Do you think you could read something for me? Please, I really need your help.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll take you there. There are steps. How about I carry you?
What do you want me to read?
There's some buttons with braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order? Star, star, moon, sun.
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you.
And with that, we just got Emily. She's going to help us out with the Braille puzzle. So stay tuned for part 5, where we get out of here and hopefully get Leon back.